The night he tried to sell me. When my mom was alive, our house felt warm. Not just warm like heat blowing from the vents in winter, but warm in the way laughter fills corners and dinner smells stick to the walls. My dad used to dance with her in the kitchen. I'd sit at the table coloring while they moved to old songs on the radio. He'd kiss her cheek and wink at me like we shared a secret. We were a happy family. Then she died, and something inside him died too. At first it was quiet. He just stared more, sat longer in the dark after I went to bed. The TV would be on, but he wouldn't really be watching it. Then the drinking started. At first it was a beer after work. Then two. Then bottles hidden in the garage. Then whiskey in his coffee mug at breakfast. The gambling came next. I'd wake up in the middle of the night and hear him whispering angrily into his phone. "I'll have it soon. I just need more time. Don't come to my house." Sometimes he'd come home with a split lip. Sometimes bruises on his ribs. He'd say he fell, or that he walked into something. I stopped asking. When things got bad, when he yelled at walls or punched doors, I'd pack a small backpack and go to Grandma's house. She lived 10 minutes away. She always left the porch light on. Grandma tried to get custody of me. She went to court. She said he wasn't stable, that he was spiraling. The court said there wasn't enough evidence to take me away. So I stayed. One night he came into my room drunk. Not loud drunk, the quiet kind. He sat on the edge of my bed. "How would it feel," he slurred, staring at the carpet, "if you went to live with a new family?" My stomach tightened. "What?" "There's a man," he said. "He can give you a better life. Big house, money, everything." I thought he was joking, or too drunk to know what he was saying. "You'd be happy," he whispered. "Better than here." I didn't sleep that night. The next morning, I told Grandma everything. She went still. Too still. "You're not going anywhere," she said firmly. "I promise." But something in her eyes had changed. That night, my dad didn't look at me. Didn't speak to me. The house felt hollow, like it was holding its breath. I was in my room scrolling on my phone when I heard the front door open. Slow, deliberate. I crept to my bedroom door and looked through the peephole. An older man stood in the hallway. Tall, long gray beard, dark coat. He smelled like smoke and cold air. "Do you have the goods?" the man asked flatly. My heart stopped. My dad's voice shook. "Yes, but I want to renegotiate." The man didn't hesitate. He punched my dad in the face so hard he fell against the wall. "You're not in a position to negotiate," the man growled. I gasped and accidentally bumped my door. It made the smallest cracking sound. But in a silent house, it was thunder. The man's head turned slowly toward me. He started walking down the hallway. Each step measured. Each step heavy. I backed away from the peephole, but it was too late. He knocked gently on my door. "Hey," he said softly. "What's your name?" My throat felt like sandpaper. I told him. He stepped into my room without asking. His eyes scanned my walls, my drawings, my school certificates, the picture I had taped above my bed. It was a drawing I made of me, my mom, and my dad holding hands. "You drew that?" he asked. I nodded. "You're very talented," he said quietly. "I can't wait to see you be great." His tone wasn't kind. It was ownership, like I already belonged to him. Behind him, my dad groaned from the hallway. Then everything exploded. "Police! Don't move!" The front door shattered inward. Heavy boots thundered through the house. Red and blue lights flooded my room. The man immediately raised his hands. My dad was thrown to the ground, face pressed into the carpet. The older man looked down at him and smirked. "You made a mistake crossing us," he said calmly. The words didn't make sense. Not until later. Grandma was outside, waiting. She ran to me the second an officer brought me out. She held me so tight I could barely breathe. I told you, she whispered into my hair. You're not going anywhere. Later, I learned everything. My dad had been deep in debt. Gambling losses. Loan sharks. He asked Grandma for money. Said he got involved with dangerous people. She refused. Then I called her that morning and told her what he said. It clicked. She called the police. Told them everything. They had already been investigating the men he owed. Trafficking. Illegal operations. Missing kids in other states. They set up surveillance. They were waiting. That night wasn't a pickup. It was a sting. My dad didn't go to prison for selling me. He went to prison for trying. Grandma finally got custody. I don't visit him. Sometimes, I still think about the way the man looked at my drawing. Like he saw potential. Like I was an investment. Like I was never a person. Just the goods. And sometimes, late at night, when the house is quiet again, I wonder, if the police hadn't come when they did, would I have ever seen my grandma's porch light again?